Why am I an SVP partner? Well, actually, that's sort of an interesting story. I'm probably not unlike lots of people. I lived in Boston, had a career doing strategic product development and marketing in several companies, and I was a management consultant sort of towards the end of the time I was in Boston, and I heard about the social venture partners in Boston. And I told my husband one day, that sounds like such a great idea. That idea of being involved with your time and talents as well as giving money. And I proceeded to do absolutely nothing about it, never found them, never went to a meeting. And then we moved to San Diego, California, and I was doing a consulting project and ran into Alan Sorkin, who's a partner, who said, you got to come to this thing, Social Venture Partners. To which I said, yeah, I've heard of that. I think it's a really great, interesting idea. He convinced me and persuaded me to attend at least 3 meetings. And when I'd be there and I think, this is sort of really kind of neat, and I finally joined. I joined because I realized that it was all about these organizations meeting us, this group of people who had resources and also willingness to offer our special talents and skills, and that we had this opportunity to make a really big difference in the sort of tipping point of these organizations to become stronger and healthier and to thrive. And the minute I joined, it changed my life forever. So I've been an SVP member for 10 years in 3 cities, and I've been on the Social Venture Partners International Board for 4 years. It's really been sort of the missing piece, that ability to give more than you receive. And also, it's a place of the Social Venture Partners community in the city I'm in, and also nationally in our network and internationally, is a place of mutual respect and community. So wherever you go, if you encounter a Social Venture Partners organization or even a member, there is an immediate recognition of sort of we're coming from the same place, like-mindedness, ability to put more heads together to solve really intractable, difficult, sticky problems, and the ability to take the mission really seriously and ourselves a lot less seriously, and to have a good time. The first time I had an aha with SVP was when I became involved with my first investee organization as a lead partner in San Diego, and thought, wow, they're doing such amazing work, how can I help? And then the next time I was living in Miami, and I was invited to become a part of the international organization because Miami has no Social Venture Partners chapter yet. And I joined that board and began attending their meetings, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm home. This is an incredible group of people committed to putting their own concerns and interests aside and collectively working on the strategic imperatives of this network. And I loved that. And then my 3rd, 4th, and 5th ahas were when I was involved with Silicon Valley, SV2. I became a lead partner with an audacious, amazing educational reform initiative where we found 2 other co-funders and ended up having $1 million to grant out to 10 organizations around an educational reform agenda. And I thought, wow, this is impact. This is impact with a capital I. And finally, I have to say, we moved back to San Diego this year, and I rejoined my original SVP, and my husband and I began going to events, and that being involved with a group that's walking the talk, that's sort of being the change that we want to see happen in the community. The level of integrity of that group that I just stepped into. And again, I say that mutual respect that we all have for each other. Welcome, come in, let's go together. When my husband and I wrote checks to charities, we did have a little bit of a feeling that we were filling holes in a big, big bucket. And being a part of SVP, when we give, we feel like there's a sort of a tenfold impact of our efforts and our resources. And I think we give mainly because we believe that there are problems that are important enough to set aside our own needs and to give to society. And this is a fantastic way to be doing that. So you're mentioning that we have this huge network of approaching, on our way to 2,500 partners. But I don't know if you realize that we have a strategic plan that says we'll have 100,000 partners by the year 2020. And the idea that we can expose lots of new cities and new geographies and new countries to this wonderful ability of a group of people to come together, to learn together and give together and gradually impact their communities and help solve some of the social problems in their communities. That is what really works for me. I'm all about the greatest impact that we can accomplish with the number of people we bring together.